And we are back. Actually, let me wait. And we are back. The music can come on later. Actually, we'll switch it up. So we're back. Back 3 times. Shout out to the number 3. And if you don't know, it is your boy Kexis. That is me. Damn, boy, spitting. That's crazy. And today we are actually going to be going over. Okay, I think that's good enough. We're gonna be like recapping the book. I'm not gonna explain what the book is. I already have a video about the book. Go watch it. I'll link it below. I mean, the video below. But this is so. If you started with me, it's been 3 days. Yeah, it's been 3 days, right? So 3 days into our social experiment, I want to we're gonna do like recaps and stuff to kind of keep ourselves engaged with each other, right? You can comment below if you notice anything different. If you're participating, you don't have to, but let's just get right into it. So personally, for me, today, so I'm gonna tell 2 stories. So this is kind of like story time, and then I'm gonna rewrite a list, bigger piece of paper, and yeah, that'll be the video. So story time. So I'm not going to go into super detail, but I'm going to. So this is, again, if you're watching because you want to improve your life, but you're a little skeptical. Who isn't skeptical? I get it, bro. I mean, that's part of life. Skeptical, like miracles don't just happen. But let's get into it now. I'm going to tell you a story, omit a little details, but basically, affirm to you that the process does work. It just works in very mysterious ways. Now, one thing I can't like I said, I can't go in super deep detail because the book clearly says, not to do that. But we'll go around it for the sake of teaching. Forgive us, book. Like, how the master's is like, don't break this one rule. Now we are like bending that one rule. We got to. So we can learn together. Anyways. And if you hear noise, that's my roommates. Shout outs to them. So story time. Something I clearly had something on this list. Very distinct. It was like a person. I want this type of person to show up. I wrote this maybe like a month and a half ago. And I want to say 2.5 weeks ago, they basically popped up. Literally, they popped up. And this is how I know is a correlation between the two. Now, the person, we're going to call the person P. So person P is connected to person T. I have secretly known about person T for, hold on. All right, just making sure. So I've secretly known about person T for at least 8 months. Maybe 6 to 8 months. So I've known about person T for at least 6 to 8 months, right? But it wasn't until recently, around the time, maybe like 2 months. No, yeah. Yeah, so I've known about this person, but I didn't meet them until like a month and a half ago, right? Person T. Let's reiterate. I've known about them for 8 months, but I did not meet them until a month ago. Person P is connected to person T. They always have been. But it wasn't until I wrote that down that somehow I managed to finally meet this person and led me to meeting this person. This person was on the list. more or less was on the list. And when I think back about how they even came into my life, as far as like first impressions go, not no like huge, nothing crazy, but it was like I was literally sitting there like this. I was sitting like this, and then it like made eye contact for like 2 seconds. And thinking back, it was like, dang, what? Hindsight obviously is 2020, but it really happened like that. It was just like I was like, okay, I don't know who that is. And then person T told me about person P, and I was like, okay, all right. And then you know how that goes. So that's more or less this person or this person P did not. I'm not gonna say manifest or whatever have you, but this person did not show up until it was written in the book. That is what I truly believe. I truly believe it based off how things have played out so far. Right? Obviously, I've been putting in work in between because I know what I want. Obviously, I've been going to the gym every day. There has not been a single day that I have not went to the gym, and before that, there wasn't a single day I did not work out at home. So I know clearly what I want. But again, I've been doing that for maybe a year, and never has person P appeared. Anyways, that's that. Person P came from the list. Second story. I gotta drink some water, bro. Alright, I don't actually know where my water is. Alright, whatever. We'll just go in. We'll just keep it going. So, second story. I had more or less. This is easier. It was income. I was like, man, I kind of really want more money. I was just like, really, I just really want more money so I can do. I didn't give a specific amount, and I didn't have a specific amount in mind, but I did write it down. I was like, I just want more money. 2 days. I think I wrote that on like a Thursday, right? I think I wrote that on a Thursday. I came in Monday, sat down. Hey, listen, we've been thinking, yada yada yada. We're gonna do some basically there's like subdivisions in my department now, and if you're depending on what subdivision you're on, you get paid a certain amount, right? Okay, cool. And she was going over them, and I was like, okay, all right, that's clearly not me, that's not me, but that's probably me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this. She was like, no, you're gonna get this. And I was like, what? Did I just get a raise? And she was like, yeah. I was like, dang. And she was like, we had I was appreciative, showed gratitude, and yeah, it kind of worked out. And it was just like it didn't register in my mind that it happened until, so that happened on a Monday. It wasn't until Friday I looked back and I was like, dang, I really got an increase. Shit, like, it really blew my mind. I was like, damn. So that's 2 accounts personally that I can testify that it has worked. Now, obviously, some things were short term, some things are super long term, and now that I've cleared 2, I am gonna keep count. I'm just a numbers guy. I'm a visual in person. I think having a visual representation will help me put my mind at ease when it comes to this, because it is mental. Now, that's my 2 stories. Let's get into the exercise. Now, this is what we're going to do. If you have your old list, cool. You are writing a new list. And to recap on, if you're not too sure what you want to do, what you're feeling, I truly believe that if you have spent any real degenerate amounts of time on the internet, which is fine, I'm not here to judge. But there used to be days I promise I was on the computer at least like 18 hours straight playing League of Legends. Promise. But it's not about what you did, it's about where you are now. Now, if you spend any real time on the computer or at least some type of social media or playing games, I I stand on this. I'm going to stand on this. I personally believe you have the capacity to create something. Music, art, game, some type of expression. It doesn't have to be, divine, clear cut, AAA, breathtaking every time. But I think with enough practice and prestige, it can be, right? I think everyone owes that to themselves to kind of pursue some creative art. So, if you enjoy anything like singing, dancing, making music, anything like cooking, I believe you can channel that into something creative. Now, how you do that is up to you. If you need help, you have to give me specific examples. I can help you. I don't mind helping, but I need to know specific examples. Like, that's the only way I can help. So now I'm going to play some aesthetic music, and we're going to write together, and then that's going to be the bid. Bow! Take your time. If you can just get one down, we're aiming for 3. I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna do 7. I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna do enough. But if you can get 1, that's good. 3 is the goal. So let's just spend some time doing that. And even if you have, I've accomplished some things, I'm thinking this is how I also am ready to treat it. I'm gonna treat it like a roguelike, bro. From this point forward, I'm gonna treat life like a roguelike and then use this to my advantage. Use this for my loot. So now that I've gotten like a certain tier of what I wanted, I want a higher tier of what I wanted. Quality over quantity, baby. Let's get it. Remember, the priority kind of matters, like what you write first versus what you write 7th does matter, but not a lot, as long as you jot it down. What a weird horn. What kind of horn was that? What the heck? That piano was so nice. I cannot lie. It's like motivating. Bam! 7. All right. Now, as per the exercise, let's just together just. Okay, we got past that. Let's read this list. And then if you actually did this, and you've probably never done this before, you just got started, this is probably literally the best thing we can do in our lives, man. I really feel like that, like, because I feel like people want stuff. I think it's natural to want stuff, but we just kind of hold ourselves back. So let's read our list and then we're out. Read it 3 times, bro. I'm gonna read it once here, read it 3 times, and then read it before you go to sleep. What did I... Oh. Move. Alright, so that's the video. Remember, we're gonna have a good December. And if you, I'm gonna give you guys a free one. Enjoy December. Put it on the list, bro. We're putting it on the list. That's so, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Enjoy December. It's on the list. Boom, we are out. Shout outs to the aesthetic music, man. Made it a lot easier. Anyways, you guys know the you know the motto. Thanks for watching. It does mean a lot. Shout outs to all of us. And even if it may not seem like it's things are popping now, trust me, they will be. To me, they are. Personally, I feel it. But we'll see. Everyone's gonna see what happened. Anyways, shout outs to y'all. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone you appreciate them. See you guys in the next video. Peace.